Good to see you parting your hair in a circle there.
Good morning, viewers. It's, the boys are back to do our thing, our weekly thing. Been in asylum to a degree. Chris has been on holidays and I've been here battling. But great that we could bring you our show together this week as a couple. Big day Saturday.
Good day Saturday, and obviously I was away last week, but the show rolled on, and I guess you take most of the glory, but gee, we've got a great team behind you.
Yeah, no, we do have a team.
And what do we get? 4 winners? Yeah, again. So things are going well.
Yesterday, two 2-year-old winners, one at Warwick Farm, one in Melbourne at Sandown. Both very impressive in their own right.
They were. In particular, the one in Melbourne, I took a lot of satisfaction out of that because, different to Sydney, you don't have to trial prior to racing, so he had 2 in-house trials just at Flemington, unexposed to the public, so it meant that we could get the horse to the races without a public trial, and Julie got the prize, paid $17 or $18.
$19.30 for those who were betting on the New South Wales Totes.
It's not just about the betting side of it, more importantly it's the cost side of it. It costs nothing to trial in Melbourne, yet in Sydney it costs about $250 each time you trial, so big part of our Melbourne stable. And also this horse, he hadn't shown us much here, he was a bit immature mentally. We seen him down there and he didn't stop changing, he enjoyed the environment, and that's the advantage of 2 stables.
And more on that, obviously credit to the staff in Melbourne. They probably don't get a lot of the accolades from the Sydney results, but they do just as good a job down there.
Yeah, all they have to do is follow our simple procedure, which is what we base our model on, and if it's done right, followed right, it works, and they're certainly doing that and setting a new stable up, and it's coming on pretty good.
All right. How was your week?
It was alright.
It's 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, it was alright. I've got the flu, not so good. So that's taken the gloss off my week away. Our family's come down with it, so rather stay at home next year. Certainly won't be going back to Fiji in Ari.
Tourism Fiji, you can get your money back.
Come on. Stick to Australia, it's the best country in the world.
It is. Let's jump into Saturday.
There goes to the New Zealand listeners.
Yeah, New Zealand's nice.
It's nice, but geez, it's cold.
We have got a beautiful big country. Anyway, no more talking garbage. Let's get into the important stuff, and that's Saturday racing.
That Crown Casino's hard to beat, isn't it?
It's alright when you get free rooms. The rest of us battlers. I stay at the Quest Apartments at South Bank, see how I go there getting a run. Rose Hill. We'll jump straight into it, the big meeting. Plenty of runners. 2 2-year-olds in the first, both coming off last start wins, Delectation and Winetails.
Delectation's one of 2 races this preparation. Got a bit of class about him. Still very raw, does a few things wrong, but that ability will take him a long way. Awkward gate, but gee, it's only barrier 6 or 6. Winetails probably a little bit below him, but didn't do anything wrong first up. Gee, she attacked the line and obviously got away with the first up win. Very strong race. I think both be competitive, and yeah, I think any one of the 6 could win.
Yeah, cool. Race 2, the 2400 metre event. Only a field of 11. We've got Sagan. Comes out of a much improved effort when ridden more conservatively at Randwick.
Yeah, I think he likes to be ridden quiet. All tracks suit him, probably except that Kensington track. Good track here at Rose Hill on Saturday, shouldn't worry him. Again, race with plenty of chances, but he's certainly one of them.
Race 4, small field for the fillies and mares over 1200. Christy Lee on the back of 2 last start wins. How's she done?
Done very well. She'll just about win again. going up with weight every time. Every win she's had 2 wins in a row, so just paying the penalty for that. But she's come back well, and if she applies herself and runs straight and true, which is obviously her downfall from time to time, it'll be hard to beat. Obviously that smile on your face suggests you like it too.
I back the last start. I always have an affinity with horses. I back and they win. Race 5, 1900 metre event, benchmark 90. Nice little lineup here. Black Jag and Rugged Cross. Black Jag coming off, I would think, a career best performance last start.
Yeah, is he one of these horses that just go to a new level for no reason? They just explode. Track conditions will be a little bit different. I think that track was playing more a heavy track when he last won. Today's or Saturday's track will be pretty firm. That's the only difference in my opinion. But gee, he can't fault his work and can't fault the way Serge Lisney's riding. He's doing a good job for the stable.
Underrated apprentice, you think?
Very much so. I think he was very green and rough to start with, and probably caught people. Well, people have formed an opinion about that, but since then, gee, he's been very polished and listens. He's respectful and ultimately gets the job done.
We like Serge. Rugged Cross. Run 4th last start, over a mile, but he wasn't all that flattering.
Not really, no. Stepping him up to 1900. Track's a concern with him. I think he's better on a dead or slow track, even a heavy track. But I think the 1900 metres on a good track will suit. I think he's suspect at the distance. Therefore, running him on a good track over 1900 will give him that chance to get it. Great turn of foot, drawn well. I think he'll be hard to beat.
Race 6, the listed Civic Stakes over the 1350 metre distance. Good team of runners here. Field of 11, we've got 5 of those. Top to toe, Tromso on the quick backer.
His run was good the other day. Might have just got rolling along too quick, too early. The last and second last horse turning home ran first and second. So for a front runner, probably just went a bit quick, but he'll back up well. Loves these good tracks. Slightly better barrier draw for barrier 6. KPT, another bad draw.
It's my job to go through the runners. You just answer my questions.
Oh, you're just talking too much. I think had he drawn a bit better and had there been a wet track, I'd be pretty confident with him. He's hitting his best form in terms of his fitness, but I think he's paying to wait from that draw on the track conditions. Tougher than ever, he'll go all right.
Hang on now, wait. Work's been good, KPT?
Very good, very good.
Notice he featured in Johnny Mock's column last week's Sportsman as a star worker.
Did he? Yeah, don't believe what you read. But no, he's working well.
Not when you're giving the times to Johnny anyway. I'll plus and minus too, this bloke. Anyway, it doesn't give the punters much hope. Tougher than ever. Yeah, gotcha.
He's ready to win. But again, good track. I think his best form's on a slow track, so he'll run well. Not the most genuine horses, but again, another one that's working well.
Hidden Kisses, she was good first up.
Very good. Drawn 11 on Saturday. It's going to do it tough from that gate, but she won't be far away all the same. All these horses in this race are working very well.
And a horse I've got a bit of time for, Ben Gelded, he's your man.
Yeah, I think he'll be in for really good preparation. He'll be running in some of the better races in the spring, hopefully races like the Metropolitan. Bit short for him, ride him quiet from a wide gate. He'll run a nice 4th or 5th, I'll be more than happy.
Head to Melbourne, meeting on it.
Not the last race.
Hey? We don't need to talk about that.
Okay.
So, better go to the last race first. Missing a page. Important. 5 runners, reduced to 3 with scratchings. Multilateral, 59 kilos again on Saturday. You can finish the sentence.
I think he's still a runaway, still carrying a bit of weight. Hope I'm wrong, but that's rare.
he's wrong a lot more than he admits to being wrong.
I think he needs another run. Once he gets up over 1800, that's when you should chime in. You'll never? What do you think?
I think he'll take a heap of benefit out of winning that race last start. He'll be very hard to beat again.
Why do you say that?
I love horses that have run a string of placings and then find the line. That can generally take them to the next level, I find. I wouldn't know, I don't train horses, but I do have a fair idea of backing losers.
I think it'll be hard to beat, very hard to beat.
Raining, Amavaccio heads to Melbourne, but Raining was outstanding first up. Horse that likes to get over a bit of ground. Did he be flat a second?
A little bit. It's probably a bit short for him, but I just wanted to give him a good base before stepping him up to 2,000 metres. He'll be running on a good track, which I don't think was a problem, but he certainly got home well on the slightly heavy track last start. Probably helped him get to the line. So yeah, he'll be the last one on the scene, and hopefully he's in the finish. He's in for a good prep.
Head to Melbourne. As I was about to earlier, Amavaccio heads down for a 3-year-old 1,400 metre event. Went up favourite in Sydney, but he's gone up equal favourite in Melbourne. So, what forced the hand there?
Just keeping him to his own age, splitting the horses up a little bit. It's a 3-year-old 1,400 that leads into a nice race in 3 weeks' time, 2 weeks' time. So that was the main reason. Pretty versatile horse in good form. A lot of the owners are from down there. Ticked all the boxes in my opinion.
Perfect.
Be hard to beat.
And of the others, Fulgur gets in beautifully at the weights, 56.5, 2,000 metres at Caulfield. Geez, he was stiff at the Valley.
He was, yeah. He's drawn well, as long as he can get out from barrier 1. Best bet of the day?
We'd have to be.
Close to it. Certainly in Melbourne.
2 red hot chances in
Yeah,
Melbourne.
2 good chances in Melbourne. But he's going very well, and this is his right trip. He's come back well.
Okay. Anything else?
See you next week.
Yeah, we'll make it a funnier show next week when Funny Boy's back.
Well, marvellous scenes here at Rose Hill Gardens as we see this Wait for Age Group 1 performer, Chris Waller. There he is, the man himself. Just a few last-minute gear changes in the enclosure as he heads off to the racecourse proper. Oh, he's frisky too, the young fellow. He is the star on the rise, and he's up against the young stallion Liam Pryor here this afternoon. Quite frisky in the enclosure there, Chris Waller. Ron Duffy would be wobbling his head at that, past the 1,000 metre marker and almost head and head down the back at Rose Hill Gardens. Liam Pryor now with about a 2 metre margin on Chris Waller, who's wearing the all-white colours of the club, and that's the colour of his skin, not the clothes that he's wearing. Liam Pryor in the blue colours towards the outside. Well, there's been a fair bit of a plunge here on Liam Pryor, the big stallion. He's going okay on the outside of Chris Waller, but I can tell you that they're taking a long time to get around this corner. I thought they were slow in the Stayers Cup, but this is absolutely ridiculous. The young fellow Liam Pryor leading by about 2 metres to Chris Waller in second place. Now I can tell you they're somewhere behind those trees. It was Liam Pryor leading Chris Waller. Come on, boys, where are you? This is awfully slow coming around the turn. I think the Wait for Age performer has put on a bit of condition over the winter in this Get Fit for Summer Stakes. He is really needing the hit out, needs the barrier trial indeed. And Liam Pryor, I think the big fellow is really slowing up. They're about to come into view. I hope so very, very shortly. They're on the right of screen here. It's Liam Pryor and Chris Waller. Stride for stride. Here they are. And it is Chris Waller in the all-white leading Liam Pryor. Well, this is a turn up for the books. Chris Waller leads the Get Fit for Summer Stakes as they come around the home turn into the famous turn here at Rose Hill Gardens. We've seen some very speedy conveyances over the years at this famous racetrack, and I can tell you these two aren't one of them. Chris Waller leading Liam Pryor in the Get Fit for Summer Stakes.